Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title today, we are going to be talking about Gabbie Hanna. And you want to know the number one thing I have to say to Gabbie Hanna? Get a job. Get a job. Get some business. Get something that stops you from worrying about everybody else, what everybody else got going on. Maybe if you had a job and something to do with your day, a hobby, something, you would leave everybody else the hell alone. I am so tired of Gabbie Hanna. Now we got to go down memory lane. I made a video about Gabbie Hanna literally like a year ago, and in that video I told her the exact same thing. Like, stop worrying about what other people doing, what other people got going on. Okay, let me tell you the type of person Gabbie Hanna is, because the thing is, I have Gabbie pegged. The type of human being that she is, she's the type of human being that we all met. She's the type of human being when we were in the 3rd grade who would wear crutches even though their leg healed 2 months ago. They were that person. You all remember that girl, that little girl who still wore crutches even though her leg has been fine because she wants attention. That is who Gabbie Hanna is. I've told you before, that is the exact person Gabbie Hanna is. She is attention starved. She doesn't care how much attention she gets. That is what she wants. She wants attention. But the thing about wanting attention is, she only wants positive attention, but she does negative things to think it's going to give her the positive attention that she wants, and it blows up in her face. And when it blows up in her face, all of a sudden, every other person is the problem except for her, except you caused this. My issue with Gabbie Hanna is she causes every single problem that happens in her life. She causes every single thing that happens in her life. No one just comes for Gabbie Hanna. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't do anything. We don't care. Your videos aren't funny. No one cares. No one cares what you have going on. So the simple fact is, the only reason why we talk about you is because you are attention starved. You do things that make people want to talk about you. You do things that make people have to talk about you. She enjoys this. She enjoys when we pull her out of the damn quagmire and say, what is Gabbie Hanna doing? She enjoys that. And that is what's sick about her. The idea that you enjoy making other people miserable. You enjoy other people feeling uncomfortable if it means somehow you come out looking like the hero. You come across looking as like the martyr. That is what she enjoys. I cannot stand this woman. I don't know why this woman grinds my gears the way that she does, but she genuinely gets me ticked. She genuinely gets me ticked. When the whole Trisha Paytas thing happened, when her and Trisha Paytas was beefing, I wasn't going to give it no attention. I wasn't going to give it any attention whatsoever. I'm like, I am not about to sit here and give attention to something with two people who I really don't like. But you want to know what's crazy? I can find some redeemable qualities in Trisha Paytas. I can find some admirable qualities in Trisha Paytas. Can't say the same about Gabbie. I cannot tell you one thing I like about that woman. I can't do it. I cannot find it in me in any way to say, well, you know, she does this, but she does. No, her content isn't good to me. She's never been funny. She's mean. She's cruel. She's manipulative. She's a gaslighter. She's all of those things. And so I'm like, I'm not going to do a video on the whole Trisha Paytas thing. And if you don't, let's start there. Let's start with Miss Gabbie not knowing how to mind her business. I always say, when somebody ain't minding their business enough, when there is someone who is privately going out of their way to mind other people's business, they're miserable, they're sad, they're unemployed, they need to find something to do, they need a goddamn hobby. That is what I always say. When you just constantly find yourself in everybody's business, that is 100% what I think of you. Why you always in everybody's business? And that is how I feel about her. So this is what happened. Trisha and Jason started dating like very early. This was the early years, the Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas early years. She feels compelled within herself to text Jason Nash and tell Jason that Trisha Paytas has a sex, right? That is what she does. Who does that? Who does that? Jason is 45 years old. Who tells a 45-year-old that his girlfriend has X, Y, and Z? He's 45. If he doesn't want to do his own due diligence to see what's going on with his girlfriend's health, that's his problem. He's grown. But the thing is about Miss Gabbie, the unemployed, the one who needs a job, the one who needs a hobby, it's not about that. It's not about Jason's health. It's not about Trisha's health. It's not about their relationship. It's about her. Like I said, we've all known a person like Gabbie who does things just to do them. You sit at home in your bed and you try to rack your brain around, why would this individual do this to me? But that is the type of person she is. She sits there and comes up with reasons as to why she should make your life miserable. She comes up with reasons as to why you are in the wrong. She did this for attention. She did this to insert herself into something she didn't need to insert herself in. She's bored. The girl is bored. Someone get the girl something to do. You claim you have all these jobs, all this, but you gotta be unemployed to be this bored. Find something to do. Who does that? And like I said, if it was really about Jason's health, maybe I would give you that. But we all know why you did this. Point blank, we know why you did this. You did this to insert yourself into something that has nothing to do with you. And in some way you felt like, maybe I could come out looking good in this situation. You wanted to start mess. At the end of the day, Gabbie Hanna is a messy queen. That is what she is. She's a messy queen, a stunt queen. Like, all you do is stunts in order to propel yourself to nothing. You're propelling yourself to nothing. You're going to nothing. You're doing this for nothing. What did you gain? Trisha Paytas and Jason Nash would go on to date for like 2 whole years. What did you gain? What did you gain by doing that? And don't sit here and say, I was looking out for my friend. You wasn't. No, you wasn't. That is not why you were doing that. You were doing it to be messy. And that's why you're the worst type of person. You're the person who just does things simply to be messy. Simply to just be evil. To just be to be amongst the mess. That is why you do these things. And that is so ugly. It's so lowbrow. And you do it to such low-hanging fruit. She does this to people who, they really can't do nothing else about it. Trisha Paytas is so easy. That's why I lay off the Trisha Paytas video. Trisha Paytas does something every week that pisses me off and I can do a video on. But it's such low-hanging fruit. It's so worthless. It's so pointless. She's such easy prey. It's so easy. And that's the thing. That's why she did it. She knew she could get away with this type of mess against Trisha Paytas. She knows how people feel about Trisha Paytas. She knows how people act about Trisha Paytas. The type of rumor she spread is the type of rumor you really can only spread about Trisha Paytas. And the thing is, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's horrible to say it if it was true, but it's even more horrible to say if it's a lie. You go around, I heard from this, I heard from that. Leave me with the I heards. I hate when someone come up to me with some I heards. If you not going to tell me where you heard it from, when you heard it from, what y'all was talking about, keep the I heards to yourself. Because if you can't tell me all that, it came from you. It came from you. If you don't want to tell me who you heard it from, why they said it, who I know this person from, it's because it's from you. The I heards, the people who use now that I heard, the streets was talking, it's from you. This is you. This is you trying to put your opinion on some mystical ghost that don't exist. It's you. This is your thought. This is your bullshit. You did this. This is you. This is you. You did this. So this whole rumor about Trisha Paytas is about you. You came up with this. You wanted to go, stick a dagger in Trisha Paytas. You, for some reason, can't fathom other people just being happy. That is why I believe she did this. She can't fathom other people's happiness. She can't do it. She cannot do it. And that brings us to the here and now. The Jessie Smile situation. Yes, Jessie Smile is her name. Now, Gabbie Hanna is a master manipulator. Let me tell you the type of person she is, because I got you pegged, sis. I got you pegged. Let me tell you the type of person that she is. She's that person who tries to get in front of her own mess. She's a gaslighter, but she's the worst type of gaslighter because she knows how to get you. It's one thing to be a gaslighter. You're like, I hope this one works. I hope I manipulate them with this one. But she knows how to get people. She uses your own intelligence against you. So this girl tweets out that Gabbie Hanna supported a guy who, y'all know the allegations. He has truths against him. And she chose her best friend. She chose the man who harmed her best friend over her freaking best friend, who is Jesse Smiles. She chose the man who hurt her best friend over her best friend. And so this girl, this fan, tweets out, she wasn't a fan actually, but she tweets out what Gabbie did. She tweets out, it's like, y'all saying all this stuff about Gabbie in the Trisha Paytas situation, but let me tell you her tea. I love a good sis who can pull back receipts, who can pull the receipts from the back. I love a good sis like that. And that's what our sis did. Our sis was like, y'all saying all this, but this ain't new tea. Gabbie's always been a mess. Gabbie's always been really foolish, right? So I'm like, yes, girl, pull the back receipts. And so Gabbie goes in this girl's mentions, and not in her mentions, in her DMs, and tries to defend herself. First of all, the idea that you're going in random people's mentions, the tweet didn't even have that many retweets, child. You going in people's mentions and trying to deter them from their story, what they feel their truth is, with lies, that right there is like piss poor. But let me tell you the type of person Gabbie Hanna is. Gabbie Hanna hides her hands. She throws the rocks and she hides her hands. And the thing is, Gabbie Hanna is the type of messy queen. When the block gets hot, she gotta simmer it down. And she knew Gabbie Hanna knows her own mess. That's the thing. She's a socially aware messy queen. She knows her mess. She knows what she's doing. She knows what's causing all these people to dislike her. So she knew this was coming. And so instead of just ignoring it, because the thing is, if it was fake, if it was really fake, she would have just let it go. If you know somebody ain't got no receipts on you, you let it go. If you know this is just something that is ludicrous, you let it go. But to go in a random person's fan to try to talk them down from a truth they believe is true, which it is, just shows the type of person she is. That she will start some mess, but never finish it. That's why she's a messy queen. You just want the mess of it all. You just want the ruckus. But you don't want what comes with the ruckus. You don't want what comes with everything else. Girl, you know you said it. And then the type, when Jessie Smiles on her video, because Jessie Smiles then goes on to make a video about this whole situation. In the DMs of this fan, you guys, this girl who don't know Jessie Smiles from a hole in the wall, this girl who don't know Gabbie from a hole in the wall, you would go in her mentions and reveal intimate details about Jessie's life. That is what I mean by this girl gets on my nerves. She'll throw everyone under the bus if it means that she looks okay. She has to clean up her mess, and in cleaning up her mess, she'll make everyone else look bad as long as she looks decent at the end. That is her point. Because when the whole Trisha Paytas thing happened, she couldn't talk her way out of that. She couldn't talk her way out of the entire Trisha Paytas situation. She couldn't say she was kidding. She couldn't say it didn't happen. It's true. It happened. And she looked bad. She looked very bad in that situation. She didn't want to go out like that this time. But the thing is, you don't got to go out like that if you don't come in like that. If you didn't come in messy, if you wasn't trying to start mess, you're mean. You're mean. That entire situation with the fan in the DMs was mean. For you to sit there, and the thing is, what's crazy, Gabbie is fully aware of the fact that these messages are going to see the light of day. She knows they are. She knows how the queens are. She knows how the girls do. These DMs aren't staying in the DMs. She is meticulously using what she's using. This is her, basically her truth video without her making a my truth video, because she knows these DMs are going to come out. And she knows if I structure the narrative the way I want the narrative to be structured in these DMs, they have no choice but to believe me. They have no choice but to believe I'm in the right and Jessie is in the wrong. Well, sis, the gag is you're wrong. You look worse. You look so much worse. But she banks on the idea that no one is going to say anything to her. No one is going to say anything. No one with any credibility is going to have anything to say to her. They're not going to do anything about it. She banks on the fact that people are scared. And that's why you're the worst type of queen, because you don't even go up against queens your own size. You go up against people you feel like you can bully and torment, and that's so ugly. That's so like, girl, fight somebody your own size. Fight somebody with fans as big as yours. Fight somebody who you actually feel like you might lose against, but she can't do that. She can't do that because she plays the victim. She plays a child's game. She plays a game that only the weak fall for. Only the weak lose against her. That's why she chooses her. But you got the right one today with Miss Jessie, because Miss Jessie did a whole video on you, exposing you, and you look bad. You look, and now you putting out a whole thesis. Oh, you put together a whole essay on why we need to forgive you, and Jessie did this, and girl, but no one wants to read it. No one wants to read it. You started this mess. This is mess that you yourself started. Nobody else did this. You started this mess yourself. And the thing is, I feel so bad for the fan, because let me tell you another reason why she goes into fans' messages, because so many fans have come out since then and said that they have DMs, they have all of these things from her showing that she does these type of things. She goes in fans' mentions and basically tries to like shape the narrative and tell them how to think, and this is what happened. Let me tell you why she does that. She does that because, like I said, it's easy prey. If you're talking mess about someone, it's the reason why a lot of celebrities like respond to people who say certain things about them, whether it be true or not. If people are saying things about you and you don't want them to be saying these things, whether it be true or not, you go in their mentions and you talk them down. You use your power where you are in your life to talk them out of their initial statement, because it's just human condition. If I put up a video about somebody and they come in my face and they're like, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, because they're just in your face and talking to you in front of you, you back down from everything you said. You back down from everything you believed in. Not because you're weak or you're docile, but simply because you've been manipulated. You've been gaslighted. What am I supposed to say when the person I'm talking about is sitting directly in my face, feeding me lies? There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can do about that. And so that's why she does it. That's why she comes in the fans. She wants you to delete your tweet and be like, I talked to Gabbie and this is what X, Y, and Z happened and this, that, and the third. But it's so manipulative to do that, because like I said, it's a way for her to control the narrative and us to not be able to say anything. That is her entire point in doing this. And it's just ugly. Now let's get into the last thing that bothers me about Gabbie Hanna. Since we dragging, I hate when a messy queen get caught in a mess and all of a sudden they go into well, my life is good. I'm living good over here. You see my house, you see my car, you see my man, you see my friends. I hate when the girls do that. I cannot stand when the girls get caught in mess and all of a sudden they want to get in a contest with you over who got the most stuff. Sis, that's not the point. Gabbie, no one called you broke. No one called you broke. No one called you friendless. No one called you manless. We said you were mean and manipulative. That's what we said. We said you started rumors. You were a bully. That's what we said about you. Make those rumors false. No one said anything about whether your life was good or not, except me, because I think you're miserable. That's what we'll get into the point. I think you're miserable. These are acts of someone who is miserable. That is what I believe. That is what I believe of you. So my thing is this. If your life is so good, why you got time to keep up this mess? And she loves to say how, like, she didn't start this drama. Other people bring her into the drama. And y'all know how the messy queens do. Once they get caught in something, we all the issue. We all bringing them into stuff. Y'all know how they do. Y'all know exactly how the girls do. But the crazy thing is, she knows it's not true. She hopes if she says it 3 times and clicks and heals, she hopes that becomes her life. She hopes that she'll be happy. She hopes that she'll have the social life she wants, the love life she wants. Because the fact that you would interject yourself in Tristan and Jason's love life, the fact that you would throw away your best friend, the fact that you keep up this mess tells me everything you're saying is not true. Your life ain't that good. Your man ain't that good. Your friends ain't that good because you are so messy. You are so messy. You keep up so much mess. You can't be that happy. You just can't be. Because you come off as so miserable. That's how you come off. You come off as so miserable. I can't stand her. And yes, I'm on Jessie Smiles' side. I believe everything Jessie Smiles is saying. I believe everything people are saying against Gabbie. Because Gabbie has showed on several occasions she's mean. She's mean. She's mean. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys oh so much. Bye-bye.